In the last class we had seen that we had discussed about the wave nature, and in this category we had seen that what are the things we have to do. But today's class we are going to do with the Huygens principle. Today's class is for the Huygens principle. We'll try to understand, but before we do with the Huygens principle, there are few of the physical terms that we need to understand. The first one is the wavefront. What exactly is wavefront? Okay, now wavefront is mainly what if we draw a surface in a medium such that all the medium particles lying on the surface are in the same phase of oscillation. What does it mean? Let us assume there are 10 students standing in one row, and when we have to draw some, let us suppose they have put one step back or one step forward. So in this case, all 10 of them, if all the 10 of them have the same phase of oscillations, either going back or coming forward, we call they form a wavefront. Okay, so if we draw a surface in a medium such that all the medium particles lying in the surface are in the same phase of oscillation, we call this as wavefront. Okay, now there are three different types of wavefront. One is the spherical, and the spherical wavefront is generally, it is given by the uh, yeah, source that is very small. That is what we call the pin source. Okay, the point source. We just call it as the point source. The second one is the plane wavefront. Now, plane wavefront is mainly for the extended source. Let us assume you have got a tube light and you get rays coming out from there. They are forming all sort of wavefront, whatever wavefront you are getting. That is what we call the plane wavefront. In this case, the wavefront will be plane and the rays will be straight parallel lines. Okay, so that is what we find for the plane wavefront. The third category is cylindrical wavefront. Now, cylindrical wavefront, it simply shows that when the source is linear or waves are coming from a line source. Let us assume you have take the entire room to be dark, and you take a box, and inside the box you place a light. Okay, and then you cut a slit from that particular box. So if you get to see this on the screen, the whatever wavefront you are getting it, you call this as cylindrical wavefront. Okay, so when the source is linear or waves are coming from a line source such as a fine rectangular slit, then wavefronts are cylindrical with the source as axis. Okay, that is what we call that is for the slit. Okay, so we get the cylindrical wavefront. So wavefront already stated, they have the same phase of oscillation. It is of three different types: spherical wavefront, that is the point source, that is then the plane wavefront, that is from the extended source, and the third category we have got the cylindrical, what we have got the slit. Okay, now next comes the Huygens principle. Why the Huygens principle is so important and how it is helping us to get the phenomena of reflection and refraction, that is the most important thing to understand. Now, Huygens proposed a very simple geometrical construction for the propagation of the waves. He gave an idea how the wave propagates. And in order to understand this, let us assume we have got this is the primary, this is the wavefront. And we take this as point as A, point as B, then C, then D, then we have got E. Now, what he told, according to Huygens, every particle of the medium, let us assume this is one of the wavefronts, so all the particles are there in the medium, they on the wavefront acts as a new wave source from which fresh waves originate, and these waves are called secondary waves. What does it mean? So if A, B, C, D, all particles in this particular wavefront, they are the source to produce new wavefront, and they are called, whatever will be produced is called the secondary wavefront. Okay, so they act as a new source. But how it will be done? He told that suppose if I take this as the center and taking the time and the velocity as the velocity into time as the radius. If we draw a circle, If let us assume we have drawn a circle. So taking B and taking VT as the radius, we have drawn another circle. We have drawn another circle. Taking C as the center, we have drawn another circle. Taking D as the center, we have drawn another circle. So in this way, we have drawn all circles taking these points as the center and VT as the radius. Now suppose if we draw a tangent, this is the backward we are getting up, and this is for the forward. This is called what we call the forward envelope. This is the forward, and this is the backward. So Huygens said that every particle of the medium situated on the wavefront acts as a new wave source from which fresh waves originate. These waves are called secondary wavelets. The secondary wavelets travel in the medium in all directions with the speed of light. Okay, and the envelope of the secondary wavelets in the forward direction. The backward direction does not contribute. The forward direction helps in the propagation. So it does mean that this is the primary wavefront. The backward is not contributing. The new wavefront is this. Now here also all the particles, you take the centers of all the particles, okay, and then taking velocity into time as the radius, again a circle can be drawn, and then what you find that again you draw two tangents, the backward and the forward. Again the forward will give you the new wavefront. So this is the way the wavefront is propagating into a medium. So this is how it is being done. So this is a simple things given by the Huygens based on the three different important lines. The first line is that every particle of the medium situated on the wavefront acts as a new wave source, and it gives the secondary wavelets. These all are traveling in the medium with the same speed. The secondary wavelets are traveling with the same speed, and the forward direction will be, that simply means the forward envelope will give you the new wavefront, not the backward one. Okay, in a homogeneous isotropic medium, the rays are always normal to the wavefront and can be given by the arrow. Okay, thank you for watching.